Hey, what's up, guys? Coming to you live from the Neanderthal podcast. My name's Devin.
It's me, Scott.
This is Scott from Lord of the Rings. In case you've ever seen the movie, there's that bit where there's a little golem boy. He's running around trying to get the ring. That's what Scott played in the movie. He's a really talented actor, so you couldn't really tell it was him. But man, does he run around with that little ring, or nothing but a loincloth.
Hey, do you know who played the ring? My guy Devin right here.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he actually wrapped himself around me and put gorilla fist all over my fingers. So,
Yeah, big acting moment for us. We really bonded over that.
It was our first time we really worked together on a professional level, and now here we are.
Now here we are. We've come a long way from Lord of the Rings. Really.
To this random barn in Nebraska. But
Okay, yeah, we're in a random barn in Nebraska. Oh, fuck, I broke. Oh, yeah, so, here's how this podcast...
I'll drink too, because I was...
Yeah, here's how this podcast is gonna work. Every time one of us breaks, we have this nice bottle of water, crisp Dasani from Poland Springs.
Yeah, it's a new brand. It's called...
Yeah, it's called that. And every time one of us breaks, we're gonna take
a nice sip,
a nice sip of water.
So, cheers to the Neanderthals.
Cheers to the Neanderthals.
Yeah. Oh, so Spider-Man. You good, Dev?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
So as someone who has not seen the new Spider-Man,
Yeah.
I haven't seen Tobey Maguire.
Really?
And
like
I have
as a person or the movies?
both actually.
Really?
Have you seen Tobey Maguire in person?
No, but I meant like a picture of him. Like you've seen a movie.
Yes, I've seen. Who do you fucking think I am? Yes,
I'm Devin, dude. Am
Yeah.
I wrong? Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah,
that's true.
But yes, I've seen Tobey Maguire in pictures. I was surprised to find that he had a beard now. Because
Yeah.
I've seen him in the movies, and he's like this clean shaven guy.
Did you see The Great Gatsby?
I did see The Great Gatsby. Yeah. He plays Nick. That's his name in that movie. Yeah.
There's that part where like they run over the girl, and like I do that a lot.
Dude, you're gonna go to jail for that.
Yeah.
That's a criminal offense.
I mean, they're not gonna track me down.
Scott, I work for the police. That's my lore. That's my character arc. I've been a policeman the whole time.
Well, Devin, I work for the IRS, dude.
Oh shit!
You don't arrest me, you don't have to pay taxes. Damn me up.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
But Tobey Maguire's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple interviews with him. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. Do you know that he's actually kind of an asshole?
Is he kind of an asshole?
Like I've seen, in comparison to the other Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire and
Tobey Maguire. Can't hit me with Tobey Maguire.
all right, there we go. A self break also counts.
Yeah,
so.
cheers to Tobey Maguire.
Wait, hold on. Cheers to but they've shown videos of like the three of them and Andrew Gok fuck. That's too chat.
Cheers.
Right,
oh, it's full bursting.
They show videos of them like interacting with fans.
Oh god.
And
I need to get paper towel. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, no problem, Devin. Can you check if the bats are still in the bathroom?
Bats?
Yeah. It's tough out here in Nebraska.
This bathroom's full of bats.
Yeah, and it's still
Yeah, it's full of bats.
baseball or COVID.
COVID? No, they like the ones that fly. The ones that
cause COVID. All right, let's not get into that.
Let's not get into
All right,
that.
so
yeah.
Toby McCocker? Yeah, Toby McCocker. Where's the cat?
Where's the?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Sorry.
But Tobey Maguire. I guess he's not a cool dude. I saw that one video of him interacting with the paparazzi.
Yeah,
He's just kind of yelling at the paparazzi.
Yeah, and like I get it, but also like in comparison.
In comparison between all three of the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spoilers. There's 3 Spider-Men.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. 1, 2, 3.
3, and then they made 3. I'm not getting this off the couch.
It's all right. We'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
I like how you say couch. We're sitting on the hard floor of this barn.
Sitting on the hardened floor of this barn, right? Because we're in a barn in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Good save. Mm-hmm. But the thing we want to talk about Spider-Man is how does he use his powers? Where does that come from?
Like we understand that So spoilers. If you don't know Spider-Man lore, he gets bit by a spider. A biter dad.
So he gets bitten by a spider.
Yeah, he does.
And gets. Yeah, he does do that. All right, yeah. So he gets bitten by a spider and get a radioactive one, and gains the power to. In some movies, He can shoot the webs out of his hands. In some movies, he just gets good reflexes.
Yeah.
I think in the Tobey Maguire one, he gets ripped, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, good old Devin just took another drink because obviously we might have to get a snack in here because we've had a good amount of Dasani so far, and I don't even know how far we are in.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but we'll cross that bridge when we piss on it. So
We'll cross the bridge when we piss on it.
yeah. So what? Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, he gets the power of super strength. Super speed, maybe.
All right. So here's the thing. He can walk on walls. See, my grandma.
Yeah, your grandmother can what? Your grandmother can what? What can your grandma do? Oh, buddy bear? Little buddy bear?
I'm a person, not a bear. That's fine. What was that?
Okay, so Scott has devolved. His sense of humor has devolved to the point where he can just make the Freddy Fazbear sound, and that's just funny now.
Yeah.
That just gets him. So if you ever hear one of us,
It went in my nose.
that water's crisp.
Okay. All right, we're good.
But
Okay.
okay, so here's my take.
Yeah.
The fact that your grandma can do that is impressive.
Yeah. So here's my point. My grandma,
Don't get so close to me. You're on my face, dude.
To my knowledge,
Yeah.
my grandma was not bitten by a radioactive spider.
Radioactive spider. That's an important part. Yeah.
So, how does Spider-Man do it?
And is it, how does what? Okay.
All right, hear me out. So say there was a reality, not Marvel.
Not
say
Marvel.
there was a radioactive dog, like a Chernobyl dog.
A Chernobyl dog. Okay, I'm following that.
That just ran up to you, gave you a nice little bite on the ankle,
Okay.
and boom. Is that gonna make you like a wolf and like be able to sniff everything? And like what does a dog do? Just like would they be able to run up walls? Would they get super speed, pack instincts? Like would that happen in real life?
Is this just a roundabout way of saying what the dog doing? Is that what you're going for?
No.
What is that dog doing?
I don't know. Well, Spider-Man.
What is that canine up to?
Tax evasion.
Tax
I don't know.
evasion, I don't know.
Like, all right. Does Spider-Man pay taxes?
No, he's
Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man. He doesn't have to pay taxes.
He fucking saves the bank on a weekly basis. Like,
Yeah, I feel like at least that should show up on his tax returns. That gets him out of there.
he literally returns the money from.
He
criminals.
returns the money from the
That is his tax return. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he puts a couple in it, but like that's the Toby version. He puts a couple dollars in his pocket.
Tobey Maguire's a fucking thief.
Yeah, he's at a thrift shop.
Tobey Maguire's gonna rock some tags. J. Jonah Jameson absolutely pays taxes. J. Jonah Jameson fucks with taxes.
Like he puts his cock in tax.
He does not fuck his taxes.
What are you just saying?
No, I'm just saying he's cool with it.
He fucks. All right, I got you.
He fucks with taxes.
He fucks with taxes. Okay.
Very important distinction.
All right. Here we go. Let's just start naming characters and if they would pay taxes.
Okay, Gandhi.
No.
Frick. What's so funny about Gandhi, huh?
It's just the fact that Gandhi wouldn't pay taxes. Because look, he fucking walked all the way to the ocean, so he wouldn't pay taxes on his salt. Of course he doesn't pay taxes, Devin. You fucking idiot. Of course he doesn't. All right, we have to start doing half.
We gotta be careful.
Yeah. Of course he doesn't pay taxes.
Of course he doesn't pay taxes. All right. Also, Gandhi's not a character. Gandhi's real.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, Devin? Because it'd be like me saying Al Capone. Is he a criminal? Like, all right, name random like characters and when they commit crime.
Okay.
Al Capone, like.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Gandhi does not pay taxes.
Okay. Speaking of Al Capone, when I was a kid, I went to Alcatraz and I took the guided tour of like they put this headset on you and you walk around Alcatraz. Shit is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you go into these cells and they like look. And they put you in solitary confinement, and you can just hear like, and this is what it would sound like if you were in solitary confinement.
That's fucked.
Because you hear like the screams of prisoners.
Something if the Neanderthal podcast takes off, we should definitely go ghost hunting. I think that'd be
ghost
sick.
hunting. Yeah,
That'd be sick. But yeah, there's something about Alcatraz that just makes me want to like, I don't know.
Is Alcatraz getting your rocks off?
Nah.
Okay.
There's something about that dog in Alcatraz that's like a good combo.
What is that dog doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
All right, so if a dog were to go to prison, what would it be? We forgot the game, like the Gandhi game. Gandhi just killed that game.
Gandhi killed that game instantly. Okay.
Aquaman.
Aquaman. Would Aquaman?
All right.
Okay, hear me out.
Yeah, I got something, but you go first.
In Atlantis, like, cause he's the king of Atlantis, I feel like it'd be kind of messed up if he didn't.
I feel like he enforces the taxes.
Yeah.
I feel like he taxes the dolphins. Like when the dolphins like smoke that fucking the pufferfish. When they hit that pufferfish joint.
That's not even a bit. That's real.
Yeah,
the dolphins just smoke pufferfish.
Yeah, and the dolphins also do all their atrocities. But I feel like Aquaman literally just fucking taxes them.
Taxes them.
All right, he's the one. All right, he's the tax man. All right.
Oh, okay.
Now that we've established Aquaman as the tax man,
Aquaman is the top of the list.
He's the IRS,
the cream of the crop.
Yes.
Okay, now who's the bottom of the list? Who actively avoids paying taxes? Gandhi.
Gandhi, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
And let's just establish break at the same pit. Just doesn't count. Mm-hmm. All right, so Aquaman is the tax man.
Aquaman's the tax man. He's good at it.
Yeah. Who's the next level?
The next level, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse avidly he's not the one collecting it. Avidly supports.
Mickey Mouse is the type of dude that would own your grandma. Like he pays. Everyone pays him taxes.
Okay.
I would argue that he's more of a tax man than Aquaman.
Okay, but like Aquaman is the one. He's going out there and he's fucking he's fucking
what? Who's he fucking?
No, give me a second.
Okay,
give me a second to think. You always rush me.
I'm sorry, Devin.
My name's Devin, by the way. You just hit me in the face. That was uncool.
I'm sorry.
Aquaman is the type of guy to get in with the people and be like, hey, you gotta pay your taxes.
Yeah.
But whereas Mickey Mouse is the kind to like go out of his way to pay more for taxes.
Yeah, I feel like Mickey Mouse would go to the IRS and like, here's an extra $100 and not like expect anything out of it. Mm-hmm. You know?
Just slip the IRS a big hundo and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Oh.
Hey, this is fuck. What's
your name, dude?
What's your name?
My name's Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Hey, this is Bart.
Yeah, so you know how we mentioned there were bats in the bathroom? One of them broke out, and I think he's going to join us for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm Bartholomew the bat.
Yeah.
Skeet.
So what we're talking about now is
taxes.
Which fictional character is most or least likely to pay taxes?
And also, if you break, you do one. That's what we're doing.
If you break, it's a
like an audible one. Like we can smile and shit. All right, so we got Aquaman, Mickey Mouse.
Mouse
is like on
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog's not gonna pay shit. Who's gonna make Kermit the Frog pay? The fucking frog police?
The fucking
frog IRS? The frog IRS ain't got shit.
I can tell who's gonna pay the least amount of taxes.
Who's gonna pay the least?
It's Mr. Krabs, but it's specifically Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah.
Ketamine.
Ketamine Krabs. Ketamine Krabs does not pay an ounce of taxes. Not an ounce, dude. Not an ounce.
Yeah,
you're good.
No. He blows up the IRS.
Yeah.
That's his lore.
So Aquaman's at the top, Mr. Krabs is at the bottom. I feel like a sleeper pick for the middle is Betty White. I feel like Betty White's it's like the middle of the road.
Also real. Also a real person.
Have you not seen the Golden Girls?
That's not... Does she play Betty White?
I don't know. Wait, let's figure this out.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
Pause. But I feel like Betty White's like the every woman. Like
Betty...
Who does pay the taxes, is late a couple times.
Golden Girls.
But like... Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's Rose Nyland.
All right, Rose Nyland is the every woman. Middle of the road taxes. Mm-hmm.
Well, she does not like yay taxes, but she's also not against it.
Yeah.
Betty White, on the other hand, not a penny.
No, not a penny.
Not a penny.
Yeah, I mean, not anymore.
Rip.
Rip.
She was alive before taxes. She gets an exempt.
That's true. Betty
true.
White was alive before sliced bread. That's real.
She was alive before the Queen.
Oh my god,
that's insane.
Did you know that Betty White was actually at the Boston Harbor when they threw their tea off?
Do you know that she Fuck, she's old.
She's old. Do you know that Betty White was there when Napoleon first came into power?
Really?
Yeah.
Both of the Exiles?
Both of the Exiles. She was there
dude.
for the first one. She helped him back into
Yo,
France for the second one.
Do you know that she was in the other town when Pompeii got like attacked by the volcano, and all she did was watch.
All she did was watch.
She was watching.
She could have stopped
She
it.
knew the song. She could have told them, but
She could have warned
She
them.
was
but
there
no.
for weeks, knew the song, didn't say shit.
Nah, she just closed her eyes.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, it felt
And
like
it felt like nothing changed.
Speaking of Pompeii, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Where do you think Spider-Man's powers come from?
I just like to say that the cats from the musical Cats definitely don't pay taxes, but yeah. All right.
His powers come from not paying taxes because he's a
Yo. Okay.
Is the
So
spider
in
real?
theory,
In theory.
he's the one who he's like the lawful good of not paying taxes.
I'd get a little closer, my friend. Just
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
this
he gets
bad-
the lawful good. Sorry, y'all. I was flying around. He gets the lawful good of not paying taxes.
Would you say you're high?
No, he's just drinking Dasani
Yeah,
water.
we're actually just drinking Dasani water, by the way.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah. So, well, think
So-
about it. He's a minor, right? So he like doesn't pay taxes.
Right.
Is
Is
he?
he always a minor?
Hey,
I thought he was like 20.
Well, he's in high
He's in
school.
high school.
He's in high school.
He's in high school.
They made Tobey Maguire play a high school.
Well, think about it. He was like 20 something. He was like in his early 20s when
He
he
does not look like a high school.
when he originated the role. He was in his early
He probably
20s.
wasn't as always.
Was he?
It'd be like one of us in this very room playing a high schooler. It makes sense.
I guess that.
Yeah.
Whenever I picture Tobey Maguire, he's like an adult in my eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird.
Do you know? Have you guys ever seen the Tobey Maguire movie where he like plays like a war vet who came back to his wife?
No, I
Have you ever
haven't.
seen this shit? This actually like serious. So he plays. This is a fucked up movie because it's like the second movie I ever
All right,
saw.
tell us about it, Bart.
So I was flying around the movie theater and I happened to see it. So what happened is,
Is that your lore? Are you a bat?
yeah,
Where were you,
No.
Devin? Where were you, dude?
Devin, fucking look at me, dude.
All right, yeah, I'll take a drink.
You
for
have
that, I
eyes?
guess.
I'm a rat with wings,
Rat
dude.
with wings?
That's all I'll ever be now.
I think I have that.
Yeah.
Being dumb.
So the lore is he's a soldier who like he has like a wife and kids, right?
Yeah.
And so he goes overseas. I forgot where he went, but he like gets like imprisoned for like 5 years and tortured and shit. So like he doesn't say anything because he wants to protect his family. Eventually, like he gets found and he gets brought back, and like his brother had been taking care of his family.
Did the brother get with his wife?
Yeah,
Oh no.
and it's really fucked because they don't say anything until but like the kids like abandon him.
Oh no.
Then Toby like starts losing his mind, and then it's just like it's kind of fucked. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a scene where like the wife tells him and like starts like smashing up shit
Oh,
in
is
the
that
kitchen.
fucking is that
that-
Space Jam 2?
Nah.
Nah, brother.
Fanboy.
That's the real Space Jam too.
That's a real Space Jam 2.
Fanboy and Chum Chum do not pay taxes as they are minors.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
He has a point.
Spider-Man. So, if Spider-Man were to web sling you to a wall, what would be your first thing you'd say? Say you're a criminal. You've just committed tax fraud. Let's say.
Okay, and that which is like a good enough offense for Spider-Man to come after me.
Yes.
I feel like okay. In this universe, I feel like Spider-Man would be cool with me doing tax fraud, specifically because he himself does not pay taxes because he's a minor.
So you're asking if I saw Spider-Man swing toward me, knowing that what would my first question be? Does it have to be based on the fact that I committed tax fraud, or can it just be like my first question would be?
Well, like, say he's got you dead to rights. He's like, defend your, like, do I got the right guy?
Okay, because my first question, if I saw Spider-Man swinging toward me, would be like, could you do that with your dick? But my second question,
That would be your first question.
aren't you curious?
I mean, morbidly.
Right?
I mean, I guess a little.
I mean, think about it, right?
You wouldn't
could
take
do-
that to the grave, that question? You'd have to know?
I guess I would have to know.
Yeah,
You
okay.
would want to know, wouldn't you? Be like, yo, dude, you got that wrist action. Now, do you got that dick action? Like, wouldn't you be curious?
All right, so
Like,
do you ever...
would you be able to like just like take it out and just start swinging across the city?
Speaking about wrist action,
Monty?
do you
No.
think Spider-Man has ever, like, put his fingers in Mary Jane? And some fluid?
All right. We can't.
I mean, in theory, I'm sure.
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Personally, I'm saying to Spider-Man, shave your legs, you hairy fuck. But
Come on, say it to him.
That's a drink.
Come on, say it to him. That's rough.
That's a drink fart, my friend.
Well, I mean, he's a busy man.
Sorry,
He can't always. He doesn't have time to shave his legs. God.
He's a superhero. He has to look good for the kiddies.
Got all good for the kiddies.
Yeah. The kiddies that he entertains at the birthday party. No, I had a friend once who played Spider-Man at birthday parties.
Is that what it is?
He's in jail now.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Like Al Capone. It comes full circle. End of the podcast.
All right. What else?
We're trying to figure out
Alright.
what other fictional characters.
Yeah. All right. So I think Spider-Man.
He's mid.
Spider-Man's mid.
Spider-Man's mid.
He's mid.
Because like I don't know if you missed this, but like say a radioactive dog bit you, would you be able to like climb walls? No. So
That's true.
hypothetically, Spider-Man, So now that we've figured that one out,
Right, because I get you.
Okay, Spider-Man's.
Spider-Man is mid and cringe. So back to taxes.
Taxes.
I'm trying to think of other fictional characters.
Mario. My girlfriend.
What?
Is
My girlfriend from Canada. She's her name's
Is her name Mario?
no, her name is Bartholomew.
Barthuma.
Yeah,
And this is a
Barthema.
fictional character we're talking about.
Yeah, she's from Canada. I made her up to seem cool.
Okay.
But
I
I made her
appreciate
really
your honesty.
I made her really cool because she doesn't pay taxes.
Well,
which is a really big turn on for me.
I wouldn't say a left hand is a person, so therefore I'm not going to put him on the list.
I'm bad.
You're a bat. Yeah, we know.
Damn,
bro. Damn, bro, that's a strange coffee you got going there.
Put it on the Ritz.
All right, so
Different types of I
I gotta fly around and do some other shit, so I'll be back in a bit.
all right, see you in a second, Bartholomew.
Really Bartholomew.
All right, so come back a little bit. All right, so that's Bartholomew. That he'll be in and out as he is in my asshole many times throughout this podcast.
Anyways, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Different types of where it go. Alright, I don't know why I'm on putting on the Ritz.
Would the monster from Frankenstein pay taxes?
Okay, hot take. I think yes. I
Alright.
weirdly enough think that because he's built different. He's this big old
built different.
He's this big,
Big
old
old guy.
fella
Big old guy.
that Dr. Frankenstein builds to be like the perfect human, right?
Yeah.
But Dr. Frankenstein is like a sucker for the government.
I say Dr. Frankenstein gets paid. Absolutely.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I think I can agree to that one.
Not only he gets pegged
Also-
by an Albanian stripper, and he watches his wife get fucked by someone else. That's what he does.
Swinging from left field.
It's a fact. Facts don't care about your feelings. That's just how it is.
You're right. Facts don't care. Facts don't care. Facts don't care about my feelings. But I feel like Dr. Frankenstein would put it into the monster's head that you should pay taxes, and so even though the monster is like, hey,
He's like that. Yeah.
he's like that.
Because he can't.
Oh fuck. Even
He can't form like.
he can't form like full sentences.
He doesn't understand consonants.
But that doesn't mean he can't pay taxes.
That's true.
That's
a man,
true.
A man with capital.
A man with capital can pay taxes.
Taxes.
Those two things are not mutually exclusive.
If you have, that's a drink. If you have $1 in your hand, you can pay it to the Aquaman.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
All right.
Oh god.
So-
$1 to his name.
So the monster from Frankenstein pays taxes because the doctor pays taxes.
Cheers to
Cheers to Frankenstein.
Alright.
So, would you pay? Well, like think about it. If you're a doctor, my doctor's a nice old Jewish man. He's like 85. He touches my balls sometimes to like check their development.
Why would you introduce someone like that? Why?
That's my only interact. Every time I see.
This is my wife Carol. We've been together for 3 years. She touches my balls sometimes. We're in a
Hear me out,
loving,
hear me
caring
out,
relationship.
Hear me out. If you have a wife for 3 years, would she
Yes.
touch your balls every day?
No.
The only time every day I've seen this man, he's touched my balls.
That's a bad record to set.
But it's not. He's my doctor.
Well, yeah, but like you always have to have a couple days where it's just like casual conversation.
Like,
maybe
can we not do the balls today?
A warm handshake, but then you have to live with the knowledge that the same hand that touches your hand is the one that touches your
shake. Well, he does the left, and that's probably the hand he uses. Well, he's 85, so he can't get it on anymore. So it's okay.
Yeah, I guess that's another.
All right, where were we? So if your doctor paid taxes, would you?
If my doctor paid taxes and he was like very adamant about it. Because my doctor is a very nice man. I haven't seen him in a bit, but if he was like, listen, Devin, I love the government, and I love what they represent. I'd probably have second thoughts.
All right, I'm the doctor.
Just so you know, I do pay taxes. I just want to make that very clear.
Yeah.
Very clear.
Me, Scott? Yeah, Scott. I pay taxes.
Scott
All right, so
I thought you were Steve.
Hey, it's me, Dr. Tooth. So Devin,
we can't bring it down. Okay, for context.
No context.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Hey,
Maybe.
Hey, Dr. Tooth.
Hey, no, I'm not. You're Devin. I'm Dr. Tooth.
All right, hey,
I'm Dr. Tooth.
Hey, Dr. Tooth.
I pay taxes. You see, Devin. I pay taxes.
Oh God, Dr. Tooth, this brings up so many questions in our relationship.
Well, it doesn't. See, I touch your.
First rule, improv out the window. Out the window, dude. Oh my God. Okay, we can't drink anymore.
Yeah, we're done. But maybe like a solid knee chucker, a knee slapper,
a knee slapper somewhere in there. Yeah. But okay.
I just said no.
To put a pin in this, because I'm not sure how long we can keep this up. If my doctor told me that I needed to pay taxes, I would have second thought. I wouldn't immediately acquiesce. That's a big word. I wouldn't immediately say yes to him, but I would consider it. It would be on the chopping block.
And in my defense, as an improver, I was gonna say no. It doesn't put a relationship in question because I touch your balls every time we meet, and that's a callback.
It's a callback,
and that's worth a no.
That's worth a no.
So yes, putting a pin on that. So we have a good tax. We'll go back through this. We'll put a tier list on screen of
we'll put a tier list on screen of our ranking of
Aquaman
versus Gandhi.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Gandhi's in there. Okay.
All right. Wait. One last character. Peter Griffin.
In what world does Peter Griffin pay taxes?
In the Cleveland Show.
No.
Yes.
No, absolutely. No. I'm offended that you would even think that Peter Griffin would pay taxes. That is foul.
He's a Family Guy.
That is uncouth.
He's a Family Guy.
You think that Peter Griffin, Seth MacFarlane, James Franco, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Right. Peter Griffin
pays taxes.
Yes, Peter Griffin is the Family Guy. The average American family man pays his taxes.
Lucky he's a Family Guy.
Lucky he's a Family Guy. All right. Anyways, moving on. That's our tax tier list. Thank you.
Tier list. Okay. Going. This is probably the last thing we talk about because we've been going for a little bit. But we're both into musical theater. We're both very interested in the field of musical theater. And so, Scott, I want to know.
Yes, Devin.
Fuck. What's your opinion on the jukebox musical? For those who don't know, a jukebox musical is a musical where there's no real plot. It's just they take a bunch of songs, mash them together, and that's a musical. For example, Mamma Mia is a jukebox musical because it's just a bunch of ABBA.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on a jukebox musical?
My opinion on the juice box. The jukebox musical is that if it knows what it is and knows that a jukebox musical is not a traditional musical and leans into how dumb that is, it's a good musical.
Okay.
If anyone knows the show Disaster, jukebox musical, so stupid.
I don't know.
But it's good. It's all right because it knows exactly what it is and it leans into that.
Okay.
Whereas a show like Mamma Mia takes these random ass ABBA songs.
Good ABBA songs.
Good ABBA songs. Just takes these good songs and tries to put them to a story that don't correlate at all. And then pretend it's an amazing musical that compares to musicals that aren't jukebox musicals. If you want to say it's a good jukebox musical, sure. But if you want to say it's a good musical, we have to have a discussion because it's not a traditional musical.
But like they take ABBA songs and they put a cohesive plot to it. Like at least we can agree that the plot makes sense.
Sure,
the plot works.
Yes, the plot works, but the plot would be better without the ABBA songs. It'd be better with the original music, would it not?
But the ABBA songs are good.
Yeah.
They fit it. I will admit some of the ABBA songs don't
Yes.
have a place in there. There
Yes.
are some that just happen for the sake of ABBA
Yes.
songs, but the majority of them have their place.
See,
in the
here's
show.
my thing. When I see a good story
Yes.
that they just, instead of making original music for, just took these random ass ABBA songs and just pasted them in, it makes me frustrated that they could have made amazing original music and made this a fucking great show, a great original show. But they got a little lazy and just put these random ass ABBA songs in.
But the conception from the beginning was to make a show about surrounding the ABBA songs. Like,
well then you can't call it like you can't compare it to an original musical. Then you just can't. You can't. It's if you want to say of the jukebox musical, it's the best jukebox musical. Sure, yes, it is the best jukebox musical. But original musicals and jukebox musicals should not be compared, unless it's on level of enjoyment.
I guess
Because if you want to say you enjoy Mamma Mia, sure. But if you want to say Mamma Mia is the best, that's where I'm like, eh.
I don't think Mamma Mia is the best.
Yeah.
I think it's a hard sell to say Mamma Mia is the best.
I think it's a good jukebox musical. Jukebox musical.
I think it's a good juice box musical.
Me
dude.
too. Like, if you were to drink a juice box and watch Mamma Mia, that's a decent night. It's better than paying taxes.
Better than paying taxes.
It's better than paying.
That's a callback. 5 minutes ago.
That Warren said no. We can bang through these. We can bang through these topics.
We can beg to these topics.
We just got through that.
All right, yeah. We want to talk about Star Wars.
Yeah.
My perspective on Star Wars is that I've seen the 4th movie, which is the first one technically, meaning the first one that ever came out, and I saw the one that had Finn in it, and I remember that it was a very similar plot to the first movie.
All right.
And I also played Lego Star Wars, which is a banger game.
Great games. So, here's my thing. Star Wars. You take a Virgo star and an Aries star, and you make them fight. Is that a Star Wars?
Is that a Star Wars?
Isn't that what Star Wars is? Isn't it like zodiac signs just fighting?
Well, now we're going into Zodiac territory. That's
I thought,
dangerous,
isn't
dude.
that what Star Wars is?
No, Star Wars is when you take two pop idols and you put them in a boxing ring and you make them really just beat the tar out of each other. Really just show them what's what.
That's fair. But is
Take
that a war or
Take
a boxing
Ariana
match?
Grande and fucking Harry Styles and you make them beat the tar.
Well,
out of
I'd
each
say
other.
that's a Star boxing match. A Star war would be taking Billie Eilish, sending her to Afghanistan, and just having her go ham. That's a Star war.
Now I'm just imagining Billie Eilish and what's Billie Eilish gonna do there? Billie Eilish doesn't stand a chance.
I'm a bad
guy.
just opens fire.
No.
I'm a bad guy.
I'm a bad guy.
These are
What?
These aren't people with livelihoods and families. That's what a Star War is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. Let's put that on mute. My opinion on Star Wars is I've been so exposed to Star Wars throughout the years. I've seen so many memes about it, so many videos. I knew the Luke, I am your father. Spoilers.
Luke Skywalker is actually the son of Darth Vader.
No way, dude. Wait, Luke Skywalker, the star of Star Wars, the star of Star Wars, is the son of Darth Vader.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but
with you. I'm with you.
I knew that from the beginning, but just going into that franchise, knowing all this information is tough, because you have all these preconceptions of it's supposed to be so good. It's like one of the most defining films of all time, or like one of the most defining film series.
Mm-hmm.
But like the first movie, it isn't that great. I gotta say, I was a little disappointed because I had really high hopes. Since Star Wars is what it is, so to see that like it's a solid movie, like I definitely enjoyed watching it, but compared to like what its legacy is, it's impossible to live up to.
Yeah. So here's a good segue. Star Wars 80s movies, not
Were they-
70s movies.
No, they weren't.
Oh, I looked that up.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like that was like the thing of like people in their 20s at that age. They're like Star Wars was the nerd thing. Was like the really cool. Wait, where did the original Star Wars come out? We're using our satellite dish in our Nebraska barn to figure out.
In our Nebraska barn.
Where
1977.
1977. So a kid in 18 would think that's sick. It's like how we think Attack on Titan's sick. So, but then take someone from then and try and make them watch that, which It's the generationals.
Yeah, it's generational.
It's generational.
Because now that I know it's like the 70s, I can't even imagine seeing that movie in the 70s. That would blow my mind.
It's almost 77. It's 40-something years old.
45 years.
My girlfriend would be proud of me. I did that math. 45 years.
45
My girlfriend,
years.
the antelope.
The antelope.
The antelope that comes to our barn every Tuesday night. Yeah. She'd be proud of me.
What the dog doing? It's what the dog doing.
It's an
Tuesdays.
antelope.
It's an antelope.
We don't talk about my dog relationships.
Anyway, Star Wars.
Yeah.
But did you have the fact that like in the 70s that movie came out? Because I can't imagine how much of a culture shock that must have been.
Be like, imagine like not having the concept of a lightsaber, and then you just saw a movie and someone had a lightsaber. That'd be the sickest fucking
just
thing.
Had a laser sword.
That'd be the sickest thing you've ever seen. Whereas we grew up with that. We knew what it was.
We knew what it was, yeah.
Whereas if like I was like, it's like Star Wars versus Attack on Titan. Like this concept that we couldn't even have thought of. So sick to us.
Yeah.
Whereas we grew up knowing the Star Wars concept. So I feel like conceptualized pieces really define generations.
That's fair.
Man, get some Dasani in me, and I really just started spitting facts.
You just started spitting facts.
I just started spitting facts. Holy shit.
All right. One last thing we want to talk about was Attack on Titan.
As we've been mentioning.
As we mentioned a couple times. For those who don't know, Attack on Titan is an anime that started... an anime is a Japanese cartoon. And Attack on Titan is one of the biggest. It's about...
Wait, hold up. So this is going to be the last thing we talk about, right?
Yeah.
All right, so if you don't want to get spoiled, just click off now. Thanks for listening. We'll be back eventually whenever we get service again in Nebraska. But if you want to get spoiled, we'll go all the way up to the anime, not the ending.
But just where we are the anime as of recording.
Yeah. Okay, so if you don't get spoiled, bye-bye. See you next time. But if not, stick around. We have some things to discuss.
And if you're still here, welcome. I want to have sex with Eren Yeager.
You want to have sex with Eren Yeager.
Everyone wants to have sex with Eren Yeager.
I don't.
You don't want...
I don't want to... What would the antelope say?
I'm sure your girlfriend Antelope would have a few questions, but Eren Yeager at this point in the story is just like he's like that kind of hot evil where it's like you know that he's committed like several atrocities. War crimes. But Eren Yeager has taken the Geneva Convention and just broken its spine over its
Eren
knee.
Yeager would not pay taxes. Let's just be clear. He's a free man. He's a freedom. He's a free man. He would not pay taxes.
Not even for a second.
Yeah.
But Eren, he's got this like weird drive about him. That like
it's about drive. It's about power.
We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours.
We devour. Yeah. Anyways, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah. But he's got this drive to him that's just really impressive. That like I don't see in many protagonists. I watch a lot of shows, but I've never seen this raw energy that he's going into like every single episode with. And like I gotta admit, he's a good looking dude.
Yeah.
As a straight man, I am willing to say Eren Yeager's a good looking dude.
Yeah. As a straight man, he's an attractive looking fellow.
Yeah.
He's an attractive looking war criminal.
Yes.
Out of all war criminals, I would say he's the hottest. I'll say that's a hot take because
I think that's a cold take. That's a cold take.
But like Mao Zedong, he's looking kind of nice. But like Eren Yeager, yeah.
Eren Yeager's
I'll take Eren Yeager over Mao every day. Mm-hmm. But anyways, what were we?
Just like about Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
But the final season is just blown all expectations out of the water. I've been following Attack on Titan since season 2 came out. And Scott over here is
yeah. So I watched the first season. I don't know how old I was, and then I read the manga, so I know the ending.
I don't want to be spoiled. I'm only up to the show.
And I've known my guy Devin here for a couple years now. I haven't spoiled it to him, just so you know.
Yes. So going in blind, and like obviously like the questions you have posed even through this very podcast will eventually be answered. I'm sure.
Yeah, but like There's just something about that character switch that happens through the time skip.
It just because it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Like they go about it in such a way that it's completely believable that he would get there.
The thing that I love about this series is every character moment that happens makes sense. Whereas a character like Flock, the things he does.
Okay. Are we really going to Flock territory? The fact that
spoilers, big spoilers.
Flock is the only survivor after Erwin tries to raid the Beast Titan, and then he goes from being this punk ass bitch who's like, we're all gonna die, nothing has purpose, to next second, biggest Eren Yeager fan, wants Eldia to fucking rule the world, I guess.
Here's the thing: when you look
comes
at
out of nowhere.
It
comes out of nowhere.
When you look at that monologue that he has when he's trying to bring Erwin back to life, he's like, "We need a devil to defeat because he didn't know what the outside world was, to defeat the evil. We need someone to do something that no one else would do to defeat the evil." He thought it was Erwin, but it's actually what Eren was about to do. He didn't know that Eren would do anything to defeat the Titans.
But I'm not saying he wouldn't follow Eren, but the steps that he takes in that devotion to him is just such a 180. Because he goes from like this scared and frightened person to all of a sudden he's willing to kill people for their beliefs.
Yeah. So here's the Flock character. The Flock character, what's it called? He's like, he wants to he in that monologue at the funeral, he's like, I want to choose what I die for, and he wants to defend his people. Flock's is just random goon. He's not even in the first 3.5 seasons.
Yeah, he just shows up in the third season.
He just shows up in halfway through the third season. He's just this random goon who just lives, and he's like, all my friends are dead. Take me to the edge.
Put me to
the edge. I'm gonna have another because why not? But yeah, he's just like, you know what? Yeah, we have to kill everyone else who's not us. He's like, yeah, genocide's the only way because everyone else hates us. And
but that comes that I feel like that's such a big leap in logic, especially if you're trying, because they never explain his backstory. I'm sure he doesn't have a backstory. I'm sure he's
a childhood.
Yeah, because
he's just a dude.
Pretty much every major character has a here's my childhood episode.
Yeah,
here's where I'm coming from.
In that monologue, he's like, this is I just wanted to be a random goon, but since the Server Corps has propaganda, I joined the Server Corps because of the propaganda. But now I hate the Server Corps because of the propaganda.
That's fair.
And I feel like I view him as the everyman. Just like a random goon. You don't need to know his childhood. He's just a guy.
He's just some dude.
He's just some dude who just is a menace for no reason.
I just don't see where it comes from. I can't really understand.
That's fair enough.
It's a legal
because his arc's not over yet.
I guess.
Yeah, I am talking about Flock from seeing the ending of the show. I know what happens. I know his entire arc.
But yeah. We're excited for Attack on Titan.
Yeah. When we finish it, we can we'll have a Flock session.
Well, we'll have another Flock session where I will reconfirm my feelings about Flock.
When his story comes to an end, we will talk about Flock.
All right.
Think
that's about it.
Yeah. Oh, is that a bat?
It's a bat.
Is that a bat?
Oh, yeah, but this has been Neanderthal Podcast.
Hey, what's up? I think. Wait, what's your name? Another bat flew out of the bathroom. What's your name?
What's your name?
Me
Grunk. So me Grunk.
No, me Grunk.
You're Grunk.
He's Grunk.
Grunk. So we have Bartholomew and Grunk. Yeah. So yeah, we were just about to wrap up, but this random goon just flew in, and so if you don't know the Neanderthal podcast, basically. We just have talking points, and whenever we break, we have to do what you just did. We have to do what you just did, Groom.
Drink a sip of Dasani.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks for stopping in for our first episode. Maybe we'll make another one.
Who knows?
Who knows what'll happen? I've been Devin.
I've been Scott.
Grunk.
Bartholomew's still in the bathroom. He's taking a massive shit. But yeah, that was Bartholomew. And
well, we'll hope to see you again next time.
We'll come to you live from Des Moines, Nebraska.
Des Moines, Nebraska.
That's a place from Idaho. Peace out, everyone.